Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So happy to take off my second podcast, and this one will be tackling more of my personal journey in a foreign country as a Muslim woman, being completely uprooted from a completely Muslim community into a not so Muslim community, whereas the Muslim community around in this country is delightful, is lovely, but not the entire country is Muslim, and that's where some changes and challenges appear. So let me start by setting the tone for this podcast. I will be truthful, I will tell the truth, and some truths are uncomfortable to some. However, for me, I've grown to accept them and actually carry them and walk and do something with them, not let them weigh me down. And just so that everybody remembers that with the bad always comes good, and just as much with the good always comes bad. My hopes for this podcast to help a girl or several, in this case, in deciding when the time comes they have to uproot themselves. They have to pack everything they own, if that's possible. Sometimes you just pack the necessities and move somewhere completely foreign to you, to your culture, how you were raised, the language, where you're going, what language everybody's using. So for those out there who are embarking on a new adventure, taking the decision to move somewhere out there, hopefully this would help. Hopefully this would give you a few skills into getting you set and putting on a thick skin, if you will, so that you endure the waves of anxiety that you might get throughout this journey. And also let me remind you again, with the good comes bad, and with the bad there's always good. There's always good. There's always alhamdulillah. There's always, I believe in Allah's plan, and Allah's plan for me has been to prepare me for this. And so I'm ready, and so let it be. Looking forward to telling you more and start giving you more details on how to tackle things, how to deal with people who don't know how to deal with you, which is something actually been told to me to my face. I don't know how to deal with you. Cute! How cute, dude! Thank you. It was a 50-year-old woman, but I don't hold it against her. I mean, that's just us. That's who we are sometimes. We see, for example, for me, if I see a Jewish woman wearing a wig, the first time that happened, it was hard for me to understand. Like, I thought you guys don't wear scarves. And if you don't wear scarves, why wear wigs? And then you realize it is a religious thing. It is an absolutely religious thing. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. And then I realized how much is out there for me to learn. And then I realized also, if I'm going to live here for a while, then I need to learn things. I need to learn about people here, how they act, how their culture runs around and what's the deal with all of these people around. Different cultures. I mean, it is a cosmopolitan country, so that's what you would expect. Different colors, different cultures and different languages, and I loved that right from the get-go. Loved it. But for me to be discriminated against just for that was overwhelming, to say the least, and caused me to misunderstand and jump to conclusions, jump to reaction. And so in time I've learned that keeping it down, staying and laying low, and less exposure is always right. You know what? That ain't me. No, that ain't me. I don't live to be exposed or followed. No. What I mean is, if I have something to say, I will say it. I'm not opinionated, but if I have an opinion on something, I will say something. And that's not always welcomed, as you all would know. But still, we have to take the good with the bad, the salt and the sugar. If our decision was to, you know what, my feet are on the ground, I'm here, I might as well make the best of it. I might as well equip myself with skills. I might as well love myself, learn to love myself more in order to be able to love those who have wronged me. Not weakness, not childish, incredibly mature and very smart. And so, the journey will begin in the next episode. For this one, just wanted to prepare you for what's happening this podcast, to see if there's something of your taste, something you'd like to give it a try, give it a listen. You can go ahead and enjoy, but if it's not, it's also your choice. Good on you for making one. And so I will see you again next episode, inshallah, soon. For now, this has been lovely. This is Tharwat. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.